was an honest mistake. I looked at the bottom of the screen, and the story seemed to kind of end, and it said scroll for details.
Right.
I didn't see any scrolls, and who has scrolls? We're all like smartphoney now.
Yeah, exactly.
So it would just seem odd to get to the end of the story. It's like to be continued, and then you like pull out the.
Nobody uses those anymore. So.
Oh, probably at the temple.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But still, nobody usually carries them on them.
No, not for casual use. No.
No, they don't easily fit into the back pocket.
No. Although if you do that, I've carried an umbrella around back there.
Yeah. Seems to be where most people carry their brains
these
days, for the most part. Hi, folks. Welcome back to Pop Off Fizzle. I'm Jeff.
I'm Heidi.
And we're here today to watch the new trailer for this new Avengers movie. Now, I opened my phone when I got up and immediately saw the title was spoiled on the title. Heidi has not seen it.
I have not seen it. I saw people going, oh, wow, Avengers. And I was like, scroll.
Scroll?
Scroll.
So she's going to be surprised to see the title at the end of this trailer. I will not be. However, I have not seen any of this trailer, nor have I read anything about this trailer, so I will be watching it for the first time with you as well. Before we get into that, I just want to let you know, as I tend to do here, about my new book, Shadow Place. It's 15 short stories encompassing the darkness and light and the human condition and that kind of thing. So lots of different genres, lots of different topics. Anyway, it's brand new, and I'm super excited about it. I'm super excited to share it with you. It's available through my web store, and I'll put that link down below. Right now, I've got some free shipping going on, so you can take advantage of that. Or if you want to order through Amazon, it's available in paperback and Kindle from Amazon. So just to let you know about that. Also, after we react to this trailer, and we may watch it twice, because we tend to do that with Marvel trailers. Yeah. After we review this and give you our thoughts on it, we want you to jump down in the comments below and let us know what you think down there. That kind of makes our day being able to talk back and forth with you guys. So please do that, and if you're not subscribed to the channel, be sure and do that as well. So we're going to dive in. We're going to let you know what we think. She's going to find out the title.
Yeah, I'm actually really, really excited because we're actually catching this the day it came out. So yeah. Instead of like days later. So
yeah, we're both completely half asleep and just
completely half asleep. Completely half asleep.
Yes, like partially wholly asleep. Is that what that means?
Maybe awake.
Sure.
Okay. Maybe partially, mostly awake. We'll get there. We'll get there.
All right. So we're gonna jump in right now.
If you find this recording, don't feel bad about this. Part of the journey is the end. It's just for the record, being adrift in space with zero on the promise of rescue is more fun than it sounds. Food and water ran out 4 days ago. Oxygen will run out tomorrow morning. That'll be it. When I drift off, I will dream about you. It's always you.
Thanos did exactly what he said he was going to do. He wiped out 50% of all living creatures.
We lost. All of us. We lost friends. We lost family. We lost a part of ourselves. This is the fight of our lives.
This is going to work, Steve.
I know it is. Because I don't know what I'm going to do if it doesn't.
April? Wait, what? I thought it was supposed to come out in May.
Same.
Well, how about that? Okay, so I am...
So first thoughts, then we'll dive in again and watch it again.
Yeah,
but
so not surprised by the title because they had teased that it had already been said. So, and knowing that there is a comic of the same title.
There was?
Oh, was there? No.
No, just totally based from what I can tell on Doctor Strange's comment.
Okay, never mind then. I thought that there was a title, a comic book title.
No, there were a lot of titles being thrown around and speculated on.
No, I thought that there was a comic of the same name.
No.
Wow. Okay, but based on same speculation. Okay.
Unless it's some obscure thing that I've never heard of, but I'm fairly knowledgeable in the comic book side of things.
Yeah, you are.
Don't recall anything ever called
All
that.
right, well, how about that? But yes, exciting.
Yeah, so just initial sort of catches and reactions there. I love the fact that Tony is on the Guardian ship, the Benatar. I didn't even think about that. It literally, when Infinity War ended, I remember sitting with that thought of how in the heck are Tony and Nebula going to get out of there? Because I completely forgot that the Guardians did not crash land. They would have landed their ship there
Safely.
nearby. So, yeah, makes sense that would be the way that they would go. But
I mean, there's only so much.
So far away from home.
Yeah.
My guess is that Tony's knowledge of space is fairly limited compared to someone like the Guardian. So,
although Nebula,
even navigating.
But Nebula should be able to.
Yeah, but would Nebula know how to get to Earth necessarily?
Probably not.
Yeah, and so that I think is interesting, and I like that notion. I like us starting with them in this trailer. I like seeing that maybe some time has passed and this sort of feeling of defeat has settled on them.
Yeah.
I think that's good. I like the notion that they have a plan, that they're just not sure, about.
If it's going to work.
I'm curious about some things that we didn't see. Vision is obviously an artificial character. The Infinity Stone was, it was the Soul Stone that he had, or the Mind Stone. What do you have?
Mind Stone. Soul Stone is the one that Gamora had to go away for.
So the Mind Stone, sorry, I get these confused, especially because in the comics some of those things are turned around. But yeah, so the Mind Stone was part of who Vision was, but not completely. And we know that Shuri did her part in Infinity War to do what she could there. So I wonder if we're going to see him in some form or another in this, and they just didn't want to give that away.
Yeah.
I liked the sort of shot of them looking at those that are lost or missing, and seeing Scott Lang and Peter Parker there.
Yeah. I was like, but he's not gone.
Yeah. But then there's the question of how does he get out?
Yes.
Of the quantum realm.
Very exciting.
Sorry, we're talking about this as though you've seen Ant-Man and the Wasp. Hopefully that's not a spoiler for you. But yeah, that also interesting, that little teaser at the end of him being at their front door, because I really feel like, and it's been speculated on, but I really do feel like the quantum realm is going to have something to do with how they fix this.
Yes.
Because, one of the things in the movie, Ant-Man and the Wasp, toward the end, is Janet Van Dyne saying to be careful of the time pockets or time rifts or whatever it is that she calls them. So I think that could be a factor.
Yeah.
In fixing all this or undoing all of this.
Yes.
I think it's interesting that we saw Thanos' armor.
Yeah.
And just,
just kind of how...
just a tease of him, not really seeing him. And then the shot of Hawkeye as Ronin, we didn't get to see the full-on costume. We got just a little tease of that.
That's okay.
So this was, this was primarily a teaser trailer, even though we got a lot of footage here.
I mean, it was over 2 minutes long, so it was a full trailer length.
Right, but it's not a story trailer. It's not saying, here's what you can expect. It's a...
I hope not.
It's you remember where we left off. Here's a hint. Here's a taste. It's an amuse-bouche, basically.
And BT Dubs.
Oh boy.
Here's the title.
Yeah.
Finally, thank you.
Yeah,
Okay.
pretty much. And honestly, I saw some of the people on Collider say this, and I think that no, sorry, it was some people on Comic Pop, hi Comic Pop, saying that Sal and some of the others were saying that if they just gave the title, people would be so excited. Like in a theater, if you just heard the Avengers theme and the title came on the screen, people would lose their minds.
Yes.
So getting an actual taste of some footage, and with Marvel trailers, you never can tell because they're really funny about trailers. They film stuff that's not actually going to be the movie.
Mm-hmm.
They do stuff to just tease you and whet your appetite that isn't necessarily a part of the overall story. So who knows how much of this is in the actual film, but
it's enough.
It was a nice taste. It was a nice tease. Yeah, so I dig it. Let's jump in and watch it again. So if we pick up anything that we didn't see the first time, that'll give you time to like this video and share it with somebody. We're going to go ahead and jump in and watch again. And then don't forget to jump down into the comments and let us know what you think down there. All right, so let's check it out again. Now you know what the title is. His armor has seen better days.
Yeah.
Stay on. Hey, Miss Potts. If you find this recording, don't feel bad about this. Part of the journey is the end. Just for the record, being adrift in space with zero promise of rescue is more fun than it sounds. Food and water ran out 4 days ago. Oxygen will run out tomorrow morning. That'll be it. When I drift off, I will dream about you. It's always you.
Straight from the
Thanos
comics,
did exactly what he said he was going to do. He wiped out 50% of all living creatures.
We lost. All of us. We lost friends. We lost family. We lost a part of ourselves. This is the fight of our lives.
This is good work, Steve.
I know it is. Because I don't know what I'm going to do if it doesn't.
So my guess is that shot is after they find Scott.
Hi, is anyone home? This is Scott Lang. We met a few years ago at the airport in Germany. I got really big.
Is this an old message?
Ant-Man, I know you know that.
It's the front door.
That's me. Can you buzz me in?
April.
Wowzers.
Yeah.
I would think, as far as things that I noticed there, just the timing of everything. I definitely think that the shot of Cap talking about it needing to work because he didn't know what he's going to do if it doesn't. I think that clearly happens after they find Ant-Man and as they're about to enact their plan. I do think it's interesting that we don't see any of them in costume.
Yeah.
It's an Avengers trailer, but we're not seeing Iron Man. We're not seeing Captain America with the shield. We're not seeing Ant-Man in his outfit. We do see Ronan in his outfit, but it's really just a teaser of what's going on with him. My guess is, sadly, that he probably lost his family. And
Yeah,
it's
I
driven
think
him to this point.
that face that he made, I think, pretty much said it all. So
Yeah, and I think that that also suggests that some time has passed.
yeah.
So I think that all that's interesting, but I like that it's focused on them as human beings and not on them as heroes.
Yeah.
We know that they're heroes. We've experienced them as heroes. This is something that they are processing as people. And I think that makes this trailer pretty interesting.
Yeah, definitely
we were
different.
gonna be excited about this
No matter
anyway.
what.
And we're Marvel fans from way back. We're OG 2008, and in my
beyond.
case, yeah, and really, I mean, your case too.
Yeah.
But long before that, via comics and cartoons and all those things. So, we probably came to Marvel stuff very differently.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was one of the things I liked about Heidi right off the bat, is I could talk to her about those things, and
God.
she got me.
And I knew what I knew what a lot of them were.
Yeah. And she could hum you the X-Men animated series theme song, just like anybody else could. So, that was...
Sorry.
No, we were just looking at that Pizza Hut trailer. That was where... Because I was in college at the time.
Okay.
I didn't have access to anything to watch that on. So I had a roommate with a VHS player, a VCR, and so I went to Pizza Hut and made sure I got those VHS tapes of that X-Men animated thing. But anyway, as far as Avengers goes, I mean, I think that this was just a really nice taste, like I said, in the amuse-bouche, to whet the appetite, to get us in. And I think they couldn't have done it better.
No.
Seeing everybody in kind of these, not only Tony's dire straits of actually being on the verge of death out there in space by himself, but also just everyone having had time to let this settle and feeling like not only did we lose, but we lost for 50%.
Yeah, we lost horribly.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot to carry, and so I'm really curious about how this will all work out. I really do think that Ant-Man and his time in the quantum realm is going to be the key to all this. His time pockets and everything that were discussed at the end of that film by Janet Van Dyne. I think that could be why. That could be how he gets back. I don't think, from the way they left it, I don't think he could have gotten back
On his own.
without somebody on the outside.
But hard to say.
But if he found a time pocket or whatever she called them, I don't even remember.
I don't remember what it was called.
If she found something like that, then he could have popped out further down the line, and that's why they thought he was missing for a long period of time, and then he comes back. So that could be the key to.
And of course,
fixing
we didn't see how Captain Marvel ties into this at all, but
that's true. But we know she will.
She will
because this is coming out really soon after. So it'll be a nice 1-2 punch for Marvel to wrap this thing up,
like they did last year.
Yeah, I really think Endgame is a solid title, because it doesn't. I mean, it may not have the fanboy cash of something like, one of the other big event titles like Disassembled or whatever, but most moviegoers aren't going to know what those things mean anyway.
This is true.
But so many people saw Infinity War that Endgame makes sense. We heard Doctor Strange say it. It's a solid title, so I'm down with that as well.
Yep.
Anything else?
No, I'm really excited.
All right, well, that's it for us. We actually had to film this last part twice because my phone rang during the middle of it and stopped the taping, but that's okay. I think it gave us a chance to kind of formulate our thoughts a little bit better. What we want you to do now is jump down to the comments below and let us know what you thought about this trailer, and let us know if we missed anything, if we missed any Easter eggs or hints or anything that we didn't, any thread that we didn't pull on or follow through. Be sure and let us know down there, and consider sharing this video with a friend. That really helps us grow the channel, and we love to do that a little bit at a time. Anyway, if you like this video,
hit the thumbs up
and consider subscribing. If you're already subscribed, be sure and hit the bell icon so you're notified the next time we drop one of these. And that's it for us. Until next time, folks.
All right, bye.
Bye.